What's up, Everyday Blades? Okay. Artisan Cutlery. I always want to say Artisan. Artisan Cutlery. Revel. Designed by Ray Laconico. S90V. Bowie blade. Contoured scales. So, what caught my eye about this is, one, I like the way the knife looked, but it was a post in our group. It said something about this being competition for the Sleesh Bowie. I don't know if it said Sleesh Bowie Killer or whatever. Okay. First, I want to answer that. No, it's not. And these are just my opinions, right? You may think it's the greatest thing since sliced bread. I think it's a killer knife. Don't get me wrong. For what it is, but the thing about the Sleesh Bowie to me is the combination of contoured scales, the finish on the scales, which this has, but also the main thing for me is the finish on that blade on the Sleesh Bowie is second to none. And I'm sure there's some other ones out there. It's just that one is really, really good. So this one can't compare to it. It is super thin, and I like that. I like the way they have Artisan Cutlery on the back there. I like the way the pocket clip is a single bolt going all the way through. Minimal hardware, just one other bolt here and then the pivot. I had to loosen up the lock bar. I didn't have to. I chose to loosen up the lock bar pressure to meet my needs because I like a light lock bar pressure. I like to easily be able to fidget my knife, and it did that just fine. It was just a little stiffer than I care for. And it comes with the Artisan Cutlery pouch and box and all that good stuff. But overall, it's just a slick little knife. Look at the pocket knife. We'll give you all a good look at it. Those contoured scales are really nice. I wish more people did that. Lock bar insert, over travel stop, all the good stuff. Big thumb hole. I mean, this everything on this knife spells is right up my alley, and I do like it. It's a great knife, just not a Sleesh Bowie killer. Let's look at it up against the Benchmade grip and the Rat 1 and Rat 2. It's not a small knife. I mean, it's almost the size of the Rat 1. It's a good size, but it's thin. It carries in the pocket really easily. You'll literally forget it's there. Man, I swear that one, the 2, always gives me trouble closing that thing. It's stiff as a board. Alright, let's see. We are almost 3 and 5/8 on the blade. 4.5 on the handle scales. She is slick. And she got, the little drop shut. Spidey flicker out. And you can drop shut her again. Really nice. Great action. Running on bearings, of course. Man, I think everything is running on bearings. That I got a knife the other day, I got a knife running on phosphorus bronze the other day. Oh, the what is it, the Adrena from Benchmade? Had phosphorus bronze washers, and after having that thing for a couple of weeks, it reminded me how much I love phosphorus bronze washers. I swear you get almost the same action as bearings without the having to worry about grit and stuff getting there. 3.9 ounces. Super light. Let's go on and check their sharpening skills. While we're here, might as well use this rig since we bought it. Oh, yeah. One of these days I'm going to get those cartridges out so we don't have to do all this, but I got a whole crap load of them in there somewhere. I just have to dig them out. Alright, here we go. Moment of truth. What did I get a while ago? 75 on my last knife. The one I sharpened. 235. And 200 is razor blade sharp, so that's acceptable. That's at the lower end of high-end cutlery, so that's completely acceptable. I don't expect a knife company to get a knife to a 75. That's one of the lowest readings I've ever gotten, to be honest with you. And I got it with I sharpened it with the Work Sharp Precision Adjust Pro. I love that thing. It does such a great job. I literally skipped over my Wicked Edge to use it and brought it over here to my filming bench and sharpened it over here. The Wicked Edge is great, but man, those stones are so expensive, and it seems like they burn up so quick. Stones are a whole lot cheaper on the Work Sharp. So anyway, where are we at? Back at the Art Form. Great little knife. I mean, I like all of Ray Laconico stuff, and here's the best part. This knife's $199. I think that's a home run price for a knife of this caliber. I almost think all of Ray Laconico's designs are underpriced. I know that's kind of dumb for a person to say that, but it just kind of makes them, it cheapens them when there's such great designs. This is a fantastic knife. It's running S90V, 6A04V titanium, contoured and textured. It has micro texturing. You're not going to be able to see it on camera, but it has micro texturing in the titanium. T8 hardware, T6 on the lock bar stabilizer. So anyway, that's her, guys. That's what she do. Guys, if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. It really helps me out. Doesn't cost you a thing. God bless you and your families. Say a prayer for our country. Good night.